Hello and welcome back to the Vegan Crafter. I'm Heidi and I'm in the 7th layer of hell, which is also called Kansas. It is so hot. I'm coming to you pantless today. Not joking. Too hot for life. Anyway, gazelles marching by. That's how hot. That's how hot. Anyway, so I'm a little bit nervous now to make my videos because apparently I live with Siskel and Ebert. I thought I was married to Doug from The King of Queens, but apparently not. He's a film critic. So I walk in the other night to the room and he's watching a video and I said, "What are you watching?" He says, "I'm watching one of your videos." I was like, "Aw, sweet." And he said, "You go too much." Okay, why are you telling me this? And he says, "I'm trying to teach you proper video etiquette." My welder husband is trying to teach me proper video etiquette. Blink. 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 And most people say, "Oh, he's just being helpful." No. No. Because last night when I call him, and I'm like, "Hey babe, how's your trip going?" And he says, "Good." And I said, "Well, I'm going to do a video tomorrow." And he says, "Don't slap your legs so much." Really? Okay. I won't slap my legs so much. Mr. Video policeman. I don't think he's being helpful. I think he wants to meet Jesus and he thinks I'm going to introduce him. And I might. I just might. Blackberry sage going on today. Grab whatever you're drinking. Hopefully it's a little bit stronger than blackberry sage. Anyway, so let's go to finish objects. I think that's going to be my new thing. Let's go to finish objects. Finish object number 1 on my daughter's socks, of course. Socks. I've just been nuts about socks. And no, the stripes don't match just because I'm not that picky. I'm really not. And so, neither is my daughter, which is great. Which is great. Anyway, so these are in Premier Yarns wool-free sock. The color is Farm Stand. And all I do is a plain vanilla sock. It's 2x2 rib. And I pretty much do the sock pattern that is in that comes in the ball band. So, you know, except I shorten the cuff because we like cuff socks here. Except for my husband because he's weird. And the second finished object, which cat hair, is my son's socks. And this is in the colorway of Oceanic and Premier Yarns wool-free sock yarn. And I always start out to follow a pattern for his socks, but it never works that way. So I just do his the same, where I just do a 2x2 rib, do the, you know, the little turning of the heel with the eye of partridge, and then I just do the toe. Circular. And of course I always have to do them on my size 2 chalcus because, like I say, I have become such a hoity-toity knitter. I do not like knitting on anything other than chalcus right now. That may change, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. My next finished objects are kind of sad for me because I did them while we were having massive trauma. And I needed something to take my mind off the trauma, so I decided that I would do dishcloths. And I went for the most intricate pattern I could find because I was like, oh, that'll keep my mind off. Well, no, because I could not concentrate on the pattern. So I ripped this out like 3 times. So this is actually like pot holder number 4. And I finally just decided to go simple. So I did a 3x3 red. Well, I don't know if it's 3x3 rib. It's a 3x3 waffle pattern is what it is. And I did this in Crafter's Secret Red. And then I did grandmother's favorite dishcloth pattern. Find that on Ravelry. It's free. It's kind of bowing. I don't know. I didn't block it or anything. It's a dishcloth. I'm not going to block it. Anyway. And then, I don't know if this was part of the pattern or if this was just me because my husband distracted me at the end of this. and I don't know what happened, but there was a really large hole. So I'm like, oh, I can put my hook on it. So I don't know if that was a mistake or if that was really part of the pattern. So I'll have to make another one to find out. And then my next ones I have pictures of because I've already given to my sister. The first one is her black sweater for her bunny, and that goes with her coat collection. She has a coat collection. And then I did a 4th of July. I did a 4th of July, and I got those patterns from this book that's all tangled up in yarn. And it is Knit Step by Step by Vicki Haffenden and Frederica Patmore. And anyway, I really love this book. I reference it quite often because I'm kind of new to knitting. I started when I was 12, but I only did knit and purl things, and really nothing I ever completed. I would start and I'd be like, I just can't do this anymore. But so I reference it quite a bit when I'm knitting. So that is it for my finished objects. And so now it's on to whips. And the first one is my son's Ruby Hexagon blanket by Nova Seals. That is an ongoing blanket because it is too hot. It is too hot to work on a blanket right now, so that's just to the side. It's cooling down here in the next few days, so hopefully I'll be able to work on that again. And then, of course, socks. My husband's socks. So this first one is now to the point where I'm going to turn the heel, and it's just a vanilla sock, 2x2 rib, and it's going to be mid-calf. I don't know if this is mid-calf. He's gone, so I have to wait till he comes back so I can measure. I believe that's probably mid-calf. I don't know. We'll have to look. He's coming home today, actually. And then my second one that I started, I'm just doing the leg right now. And I'm doing it, look at that. And that is Premier Yarns. Premier Yarns, Utah. And look at that price. I got it on sales. So that is one of my purchases. I did get 2 more of these because they were on sale. So I got these for my husband. And so yeah, that's it for my whip. So my purchases was I bought that yarn, and then I bought the dishcloth yarn. So I bought the dishcloth yarn in Crafter's Secret Red and Lime, and then I also got it blah blah in dark teal because it was on sales, and then I got it on in just yellow. So just yellow. My only problem with Crafter's Secret is I have never gotten one of these without knots. So I don't know if they do that on purpose because it's usually like halfway through you find the knot, and maybe they're saying, okay, it's halfway through, time to make the next dishcloth. I don't know. But it's always knots in that one. So, you know. And then, because my first one was lonely, I had to get a second one. I had to get a second sugar wheel because my first one was lonely, and this is plum crazy. And it was on sale for $4.99 because right now Hobby Lobby is having them on sale for $4.99. So, and then I decided I want to make a hat for my husband. So I got this. I love this yarn, Super Soft Savings Sport Weight in navy, and then I got it in orange as well because he is Mr. Bronco. He is Broncos fan, diehard Broncos fan. So I got that. And that's, well, no, that's not it for my purchases. Because, hello, my name is Heidi, and I am a sock yarnaholic. And it's been 4 days since my last purchase from Premier Yarns online. I bought 10 skeins of sock yarn because I said I wasn't going to be doing so many socks. But my daughter wants like thigh-high leg warmers for ballet. So I had to get her for that, and then I saw some other colors. And so one thing led to another. I keep coming up with excuses to buy things. I keep coming up with projects in my head that I'm going to do so I can buy yarn. So I need to put the kibosh on that. Anyway, hold on, Blackberry Sage. I have some goals for knitting. And that is number one, my next pair of socks that I want to make, I want to do something different. I want to probably either do the fish lips kiss heel when I, figure out how to translate that document, or I want to make the socks, I don't know, maybe toe up or something like that. I just want to do something different. And the next thing is I want to make sweaters for humans instead of bunnies. And I found this sweater, Flax by Tin Can Knits, and it's a free pattern, I believe, on Ravelry. And she has sizes for the entire family, so from like birth to rotund. So I am going to make those, and I'm going to start probably with my son. I'm going to start small and go up. So anyway, so that's it for my goals. Life stuff. My husband very lovingly brought me a bouquet of flowers one day, and everything in it was supposed to be pet friendly, and unfortunately there was some honey bracelet in it, and I don't know if you know what honey bracelet is, but it's this greenery, and my 16-year-old cat ate some and ended up in kidney failure and liver failure. And she was in the hospital for 3 days. And it was very touch and go and very scary because the ASPCA doesn't have anything on this plant, and my vet couldn't find anything on it either. And so it's just kind of, so who would have known? Who would have known? We didn't know. But anyway, she's home now, and she is recovering, and she is back to her cranky self. And at 16, you have every right to be cranky. So, anyway, that's my public service announcement, is watch out for honey bracelet. And also, the last time I did a video, we had been recovering from an illness. My sister got sick. She was patient 0, per usual. And we all got sick. And I thought I was getting better, but I ended up crashing, having to go on antibiotics again. And everyone just fell out with this illness. It was like 2 weeks solid of just all of us just sick. And we all got better. And then my dad came out to visit us, and poor guy, guess what happened? Got sick. So I don't think anybody's ever going to want to come visit us again, because there's something about flying from the East Coast to Kansas that just wreaks havoc on everybody's system. I don't know. But anywho, so we're at that time of day for my quote, and I'm going to quote Cookie Taylor, who I absolutely adore. I like totally fangirl over Cookie Taylor. She is from Reach for More on YouTube, and she has set some pretty amazing goals for herself, and she's followed through. And right now, one of her goals is to walk solo around Iceland, and that's going to happen in less than 88 days, I believe now. And what you find is that when you get closer to your goals, and especially if you're public about it, you find a lot of people who want to bring you down, and they can just be vicious. And that's what she's been encountering. But she's just so sweet and nice about it. But she said, just be kind. It's not that hard, is it? And that's my quote for today. Just be kind. It's not that hard, is it? I hope we spread a little bit more kindness towards each other and to ourselves and to the planet and to animals. You know, that's what the world needs, is a little bit more kindness. Anyway, so if you like, please subscribe. This is what all YouTubers do. If you like, please subscribe, and I'll leave a link right here. I'm not really going to leave a link. I don't know how to do that, but that's just what they do. Leave a link and subscribe right here. And if you want to find me, you can find me on Ravelry as The Vegan Crafter. I am also on Facebook as The Vegan Crafter. And I am on Instagram as _vegan_crafter, because somebody already took The Vegan Crafter. Anyway, I hope you all have a nice time. I hope you're having a great summer. And I hope that you're able to get all your crafting in as well. And I hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.